Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa Philoil Flying V Center or Volleyball Central sa pagpapatuloy ng inyong live and exclusive coverage ng Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. Kani-kanina lamang nanalo po sa isang 5-setter thriller classic ang Motolite kontra ang Choco Mucho Flying Titans, which sets us up for our second game of our Sunday doubleheader. Magkikita po at lalaban ang BaliPure Purest Water Defenders kontra BanKo Perlas Perlas in the second game of our Sunday doubleheader. All live, all here on SNA and on Liga. Pati na rin sa ating mga high-definition channels, SNA HD and Liga HD. And of course, we also want to thank everybody for watching us online on the #1 sports website in the Philippines, sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/PVL, sa iWant at sa PremierVolleyballLeague.com. For ABS-CBN Sports, and Basa will be our panel at large today. Of course, Doc AJ Parea will dissect our second game today. Ako po si Boom Gonzalez at ready na po kami sa ating second game ng inyong PVL 2019.
What's up mga kapamilya? We are down to our last game this weekend and we will be ending with a match between the BanKo Perlas Perlas and the BaliPure Water Defenders. Both teams are coming from a very tough loss last Wednesday, and although they put up a good fight, their efforts were still not enough as BaliPure lost straight sets to Pacific Town Army and the BanKo Perlas Perlas fell to Team Motolite after 5 sets. Kaya Boom and Doc AJ, I'm sure both teams will be giving their all in today's game, and knowing that BanKo Perlas had 2 consecutive 5-setter matches.
Nako, alam ko tong tanong na to.
Will today be another 5-set match?
Yan ang pinag-usapan, and especially we're coming off that classic kanina sa ating first game, and as you pointed out, dalawang 5-setters ka ang pinanggalingan nitong BanKo Perlas. Doc, very much possible because of the trends, because of the patterns, and because the games are getting much more important as we get into the second round, as we will all see in our team standings.
Yes, we've seen it before in long tournaments, especially double round robin. First round, it's not yet the end for all teams. Usually second round is a whole different story, but first round is actually important to build up some momentum. And as we can see, Creamline is still very much in a comfortable lead against all the pack, 9-0, and with Motolite's big win over Choco Mucho, they're now at number 2. BanKo Perlas looking to have their 6th win today, so at least to establish their position in the top 4, and BaliPure still looking to break in at least into the middle of the pack.
And the good news for the teams that are struggling, as you see dun sa ating lower half, is marami pang lalaruin, because we have a lot of games here in the PVL Open Conference. Now, to jump into what Ann was saying earlier kanina, 5 sets. Yung huling beses nagkita itong BaliPure at BanKo Perlas, ganyan-ganyan na nangyari, Doc.
Yes, Boom. Everything, lahat ng signs there, it's saying that it's a 5-setter match. The match before this is a 5-setter match. Yung trend ng BanKo Perlas is 5-setter. Their previous encounter is a 5-setter match. And with that match, it was actually, so far, the best game played by BaliPure. They started strong with set 1. BanKo got set number 2 and 3. And BaliPure bounced back in set 4 but just came out short in the 5th set. And in terms of the skills or the stats, it was actually BaliPure who dominated across all the stats. BanKo just got tied with aces and some in their setting, but it was actually the errors of BaliPure that was massive. enough for BanKo Perlas to snatch the game.
I remember that game. It was obviously the veterans of BanKo Perlas delivering in the 5th set. So, ibabalik ko yung tanong kay Ann Basa. Ikaw, ano ba sa tingin mo mangyayari dito? Aabot pa tayo dyan sa 5 sets, Ann?
Well, earlier, Boom and AJ, I was able to talk to both teams and they had the same answer. They want to finish today in 3 consecutive sets. So I guess we just have to wait and see. Kaya mga kapamilya, if you have any thoughts, comments, and even predictions on today's game, make sure you tweet us at ABS-CBN Sports and use the hashtag PBL2019. And you can also check out our Instagram page for exclusive photos at ABS-CBN Sports. And to keep up to date of all things Premier Volleyball League, you can check out the #1 sports website of the Philippines. That's sports.abs-cbn.com. And lastly, be sure to like, share, and follow our Facebook page. We are at 988,180 likes, so it's almost 1 million like away.
All right, Ann Basa will of course join us later on and we'll hear from her with her reports dito sa ating laban. Kami ni Doc AJ, pag-uusapan yung dalawang kupunan at may mga kakausapin din tayong manlalaro sa aming pababalik dito sa PVL on SNA. Dalawang kupunan. At ilang minuto na lang magsisimula na ang ating labanan between dito sa BaliPure Purest Water Defenders and BanKo Perlas Spikers. Second game of our Sunday doubleheader sa inyong PVL 2019. Okay, Boom Gonzalez, Doc AJ Parea po. Nandito pa rin para sa inyo. Tignan natin kung ano nangyari dun sa last game ng BaliPure. Medyo in sabi nga lang in Filipino, parang sa simula pa lang hindi makaporma, no? Hindi makakuha ng rhythm yung BaliPure, and that ended in 3 sets.
Yeah, and 4 days ago, nakaharap ng BaliPure ang Army Lady Troopers and hindi pinaporma sa first and second set ng Lady Troopers ang BaliPure Purest Water Defenders, 25-17, 25-16. Third set was a different story. Nag-mount ng laban itong BaliPure but still fell short against the Lady Troopers, and they had some bright spots in terms of their blocking and their reception, but across all the board it was the Pacific Town Lady Army Troopers story for that match.
And joining us here at the panel, Katrina Racelis, to explain what happened dun sa huling laban nila. No, Kat, maraming salamat. Ano nangyari dun sa laro na yun? Talagang parang walang rhythm yung BaliPure in that game.
Medyo nawalan po ng receive eh. Kasi syempre importante po yung receive talaga para makapalo ng maayos tsaka maset ng maayos yung bola. So, ayun po.
Yes, Kat, yung last encounter nyo with BanKo, no? So far, your best game in the conference. 5 sets kayo, medyo kinulang lang. Pero ang ganda ng performance ng team na yon. So, ano yung natutunan nyo from that game moving forward to this game against BanKo again?
Syempre, natutunan namin na mas lumaban pa kasi we fell short din na dapat kaya naman, pero yun nga, na wala sa amin. So ngayon, syempre hindi na kami papayag na bumalik ulit sa ganung laro.
Yan, ang mga BaliPure fans sigurado happy to hear that from you, Katrina Racelis. Good luck at maraming salamat. Good luck with your game going into this one. Pag-usapan natin ng kanilang #1 gunner, Doc, and she's on fire as of late, and really, this PVL Open Conference is parang coming out party niya in terms of her offense. Her physical conditioning is also at its best. And they're hoping na magtuloy-tuloy ito para kay Grace Bombita.
Yes, actually, Boom, reinforced conference pa lang napansin ko na yung difference dun sa forma or the physicality ni Grace Bombita, no? Ever since she debuted here in the PVL, alam na natin power hitter siya, pero mas grabe pa yung power na pinakita niya during the Reinforce at tinutuloy niya ngayon sa Open Conference. Even if hindi magaling performance nila sa Reinforce, at least now in the Open Conference with 2 wins, at least it's a good momentum for them. She's the only one in double digits in their last encounter sa Army. And Grace Bombita, I'm curious kung anong position talaga yung ilalaro niya. No? Paminsan open, paminsan opposite, but I still believe with that power and height, she's very much a good opposite position.
We all knew about it. Unfortunately rin nung Reinforced Conference, because there were imports, hindi siya yung talagang main focus, but now lumabas na at kumakawala na yung laro nitong si Grace Bombita. They'll need it today against BanKo Perlas, and we'll talk about that team when we come back dito sa inyong PVL 2019. Patuloy po kayo nakatutok dito sa inyong PVL 2019, labanan ng BanKo Perlas Spikers and BaliPure Purest Water Defenders. We talked about BaliPure earlier. Ngayon, yung kanilang kalaban naman ang ating pag-usapan at balikan ang kanilang 5-set classic din. Kasama dyan ang Team Motolite who just won earlier today. Slow start for the BanKo Perlas Spikers in this one, Doc.
Yes, actually ngayon boom sa ating first round, no? BanKo and Motolite yung naglalabanan sa position currently in the third and fourth spot, or second, third and fourth spot sila against each other. And in their last encounter, it was very much balanced for both teams actually. Slow start yung BanKo Perlas Spikers, but they were able to fight in the third and fourth set. Pero parang yung BaliPure din in the last set, kinulang lang ng konti, no? In terms of the stats, halos balance eh. Attacks, blocks, going each other's way, and in terms of the top scorers for the teams, ang ganda rin ng pagka-mirror eh. Tots Carlos and Isa Molde, the open and the opposite, top the Motolite team, and for BanKo it was Nicole Tiamzon and Z Herbacio, the open and opposite also for the other team. So could have been either way, but yun nga, mas nanaig lang yung Motolite in that match.
Naglalabanan sa team standing, naglalabanan din sa paramihan ng 5 sets yung mga kupunan na yan. And Nicole Tiamzon is with us here at the panel to talk about that. First of all, welcome back.
Thank you.
And then you flew back. Lumaban kayo sa Motolite. Very slow start. You know, in that fourth set na extend nga, obviously 31-29, ano, and you were able to extend it to a fifth. But let's talk about yung first 2 sets. Bakit ang bagal nung simula? Parang hindi magkaroon ng flow yung BanKo Perlas yung game?
Parang bagal talaga ng movement ni Perlas last game, no? And yung first set, parang ang tagal namin nag-adjust. Yung bola kasi ni Motolite, mabilis yung bola nila eh. Mabilis yung bato ng setter. So, hindi namin natatimingan yung block, tapos hindi rin kami nakakadepensa ng maayos.
Yes, Nicole, and yung, as I mentioned kanina, yung top scorers ng team was Carlos and Molde. So how did it feel like going up against your former teammates?
Siguro masaya kasi it's been a while since naglaro kami against each other. And makita talaga yung sobrang laki ng improvement and maturity ng mga bata. So it's a privilege also to me and the team na makalaban ulit sila.
Alright, quickly. 2 straight 5-setters for you guys. 5-setter din yung last na laban kayo ng BaliPure. Nakita natin ang nangyari kanina. Aabot ba tayo dyan, Nicole?
Siguro kailangan namin mag-improve from our last game. Kasi nga parang bumababa yung level namin tagal namin mag-improve eh. So, ngayon sana masimulan namin na maayos.
Yung start, yung pinakasusi. Alright. Chami, maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Good luck with this game. And of course, the BanKo Perlas Spikers are ready to go against the BaliPure Purest Water defenders, Nicole Tiamzon, in that game. Not only from a number standpoint, not only from a spiking standpoint na sinabi ni Doc AJ, the floor defense that they played in that third and fourth set, kasama na rin siya dyan, napakaganda. Kaya lang yun nga, kinapos dun sa fifth.
Yeah, 24 big points for Nicole Tiamzon, the top scorer for her team, no? Crucial yung sinabi niya na lately bumababa daw or bumabagal yung laro nila. Especially second round. Ang important sa second round is dito ka mag-peak eh.
Correct.
Lalo na sa mga ganito kahabang tournament. Second round, the one who peaks in the second round can bring the momentum towards the semis and the finals. So, eto, kailangan makita na nila yung groove back nila para at least second round will be smooth sailing for the BanKo Perlas
That
Spikers.
is an excellent point. And if you guys have any questions, gusto nyo batiin, gusto kayo, ask Doc AJ anything else because he will provide the information, especially about this game when we start BaliPure versus BanKo Perlas. I-tweet nyo lang kami at ABS-CBN Sports. Hindi po nagbabago ang ating hashtag. It is PVL 2019. All right, we get the game going in a bit. DJ Jimmy is also inside the Philoil Flying V Center. Makakasama natin lahat yan sa aming pagbabalik. Sisimulan na natin yung laro between the BaliPure Purest Water Defenders and BanKo Perlas Spikers dito po sa SNA and on Liga.
They came to play and they came to win. This is the Premier Volleyball League. Let's first introduce your referees for the match. First referee, Mark Santos, National Referee. And your second referee, Bonifacio Abo, National Referee. And now for the starters of the BaliPure Water Defenders. Number 1, Miracle May Mendoza. Number 2, Satriani Espiritu. Number 8, Menchi Dubiera. Number 9, Vera Guillerma. And number 11, Shirley Salamagos. And for their captain, number 22, Grace Bombita. For their libero, number 3, Jewel Bermilio. And for their head coach, Romel Abelia. And now for their opponents, the BanKo Perlas Spikers. Number 3, Sue Roses. Number 6, Z Hervasio. Number 8, Ella De Jesus. Number 11, Kathy Bersola. Number 12, Jem Ferrer. And their captain, number 19, Nicole Chomson. And for their libero, number 7, Giselle Dan. and their head coach, Apichak Kongsawa. It's BaliPure versus BanKo. Let's begin the game.
Second game, Sunday, Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. BaliPure Purest Water Defenders on your screens. And then, of course, ang kalaban nila, BanKo Perlas Spikers. Now, very important, this win for both teams. Obviously, for BaliPure, they want to get out of that bottom part of our team standings, and we have a lot of games to play for them to do that, but they need to start doing that now. Para naman sa BanKo Perlas, especially with that Team Motolite win earlier, Doc, this is getting more important for them to stay within striking distance of Creamline.
Yeah, more pressure for BanKo Perlas Spikers actually with that win of Motolite over Chocomucho. Syempre, gusto nila humiwalay din sa Army na tumalo sa kanila nung reinforced conference. So, masecure lang nila yung top 4. At least it's a good momentum for the BanKo Perlas Spikers moving into the second round. Over sa BaliPure naman, all is not yet lost. They still have 7 games and can still mount a momentum at least to break into the Final 4 also.
And you also see at this point, Doc, you see the teams are starting to really have a chemistry. Nakikita mo na yung strengths, nakikita mo na yung improvements. Obviously, Motolite and Petrogas have had 4-game, 5-game winning streaks, or 4-game winning streaks and 3-game winning streaks. So, nakikita mo na, BanKo Perlas has always been very consistent. So, you're seeing now the quality of the teams, the separation also, and unfortunately for Chocomucho, who's on the other end, skidding and sliding, and then today again another 5-setter which they have not won in the Open Conference yet.
Yeah, could have been a big win for them a while ago, no? Big momentum for them, sana, confidence boost. But Motolite was just more calm towards the end. But here, as we can see right now, BaliPure off to a good start with that running hit from Salamagos.
We have 4 players from these two teams who belong to the top 10 of our spikers, our top scorers rather, and so we expect, all guns blazing dito between these two teams, as this one is in at tinamaan yata si Z on the way down. So Shirley Salamagos will get that point 3, serving 1.
Ball was actually going dun sa line, no? So, sinubukang iwasan ni Z, pero so much momentum from her.
Jem chooses Tiami. Tiami in between the block. Nice pickup there by Guillermo. Jem open to Tiami. Walang sumabay, and that's dangerous for any team. 3-2. Serving Z Herbasio as we go to Ann Basa.
Boom and AJ, dapat matapang, dapat lumaban at bawal puro salita kung gusto natin manalo, ang sabi ni Coach John Abelia sa BaliPure Water Defenders. According to mom athlete Menchi Tubiera, she mentioned that these words continue to motivate her to play every game better than her last. But Menchi also said that she draws her main motivation from her husband and son who continue to support her in every game. Kaya in today's match, Menchi and the team is hungrier than ever to claim today's win after losing to the BanKo Perlas Spikers in 5 sets in the round 1 of the Open Conference. She says that the team wants to improve in their blocking skills and defense to get this win. Kaya Boom and AJ, do you guys think that this will be an effective adjustment in today's game?
Well, we will ask the expert, Doc AJ, what do you think?
Well, coming off from a 5-setter against BanKo Perlas Spikers na isa sa mga considered strong teams here in the league, no? BaliPure na coming off from a poor performance in the reinforced to be able to push BanKo to the edge in the 5-setter match. Siyempre, big confidence din boost sa kanila na kaya pala nila. So right now, they're still in the advantage. They still have quite a good control of the game for now.
That was, of course, September 4, 10 days ago almost. 11 days rather. Sue Roses with the point that she was crucial in that 3rd and 4th set. All those running attacks that they executed for Sue Roses really spelled the difference in that comeback against Team Motolite. Parang walang solusyon yung Motolite dun sa running attack ni Cathy at saka ni Sue Roses in that game.
Yeah, it's actually a good decision for BanKo na ibalik si Sue Roses in the middle position after playing the opposite position for the longest time. Although they're still using that old rotation of setter middle open, yung arrangement nila at some points can be exploited in terms of the reception. Tulad nitong part na to na ginagawa ni Tubiera ngayon is si Z ang tina-target niya. So yun lang yung medyo critic of BanKo Perlas at this point.
Yun talaga yung, we're going back to your point about Sue Roses as you see the set here for Tiangson. Obviously yun ang strength niya talaga, no?
The running attack.
Yep. Boy, sunod-sunod yun sila ni Gatti. Talagang Motolite just was dumbfounded but still recovered in set number 5. So also credit to Team Motolite, not only for that win, but also this one today earlier in that 5-set duel. In the meantime, Bombita unable to score. Balik dito sa kabila. Ella De Jesus elevates. Uyema. Back to Bombita. Dan was able to absorb the power there. Sa likod, Tubiera. Ferrer will set it up to Ella. Puts it away. Ganda ng balitan doon, Doc.
UAAP connection of Jem Ferrer and Ella De Jesus. Jem Ferrer, although it was a little too tight into the net, went for a jump set. And Ella with her hang time, kita niya yung gap dun sa blockers ng BaliPure.
Those are receives. Berken just tips it to the other side. De Jesus again, back-to-back. Espiritu and Guillema trying to block, but no good. BanKo Perlas, 8-6, strong start here.
Technical timeout.
That's Mr. and Mrs. Maribel and Cesar Bong Consing of BPI joining us on this beautiful Sunday. Wherein their team, BanKo Perlas, is ahead 8-6. Ito yung sinasabi ni Nicole Johnson sa ating interview kanina, Doc. Gusto nila iwasan yung nangyari in that last game against Motolite, a sluggish start. So today, a little better for them.
Yeah, and even in their previous encounter dito sa BaliPure, no, yung BaliPure nakuha yung first set. If I remember correctly. So, they have to ensure na makuha nila kagad yung first set para at least magkaroon ulit ng doubt yung BaliPure about going up against them.
Open. Bombita, cross-court.
Net touch.
Net touch.
BanKo.
Well, I like what you said earlier today in our pregame. We've seen the evolution, the improvement, even just from a physical standpoint, a form standpoint. Her mechanics are different now from the first time we saw her back when they joined us dun sa Iriga, no? Yung Team Iriga. Talagang parang naging komportable na as the go-to player and has developed. What has changed? Other than, obviously, her conditioning is very different, Doc. Well, technically, what has changed for her?
Well, through the years of playing in the PVL, of course, yung confidence and maturity of Grace Bombita has been improving a lot, no? Before, you see her gusto talaga bumaon, but right now she's found some rhythm in going for the those long balls na loaded pa rin.
Okay. So dati parang one-dimensional lang yung mga palo. Ngayon nagkaroon na siya ng diskarte as we see again Sue Roses finding the line, finding the corner. An attacking error from the aforementioned Bombita. So dalawa ang abante ng BanKo Perlas dito sa ating unang set.
And actually, just a trivia, yung first time BaliPure joined the league, yung team nun is the core of BanKo Perlas. It was sila Z, sila Charo.
You're right.
Salamagos, running attack.
Shirley Salamagos with her own running attack. Oh, nice set there by Guillema. And
with her height, it's easy for her to put on some power dun sa palo niya.
Jem, balik kay Sue. Why not?
Roses answers.
Palitan lang ng specialty. Sue Roses with her runner. Not the most powerful, but mabilis. Mabilis lagi ang palo ni Sue when going for those slight attacks.
Tapiera receives. Mendoza lumipad. Lumusot sa block. The pickup and the get by Ferrer. De Jesus. Nagbago ang kanyang isip. So she tips it, but the point will go to BaliPure after that exchange.
Cathy Bersola caught by surprise in her coverage.
Pampita serving. Ooh, speaking of power. Ano yung tatawag dito? Nagsa Mark Santos ang ating first referee looking at the linesman.
Yeah, she was beyond the sideline when she had a contact with the ball. So error, considered error. Dapat pag magsiserve ka, you're within the confines, or at least may yung imaginary line.
Right. Now, you know, that also has evolved, that rule. Obviously, back in the day, you were only allowed to serve in that
small box.
Oh, that corner, ano, dun sa zone 1. And eventually, the rule changed in terms of serving wherever. Kahit masagit na ka mag-serve, basta, sabi nga ni Doc, nandun ka within the imaginary box line, the extended box line, ano. Pero sumobra pala si Grace. In the meantime, long rally here. 12-10 ang ating talaan. Balik sa BanKo Perlas. Sa gitna binigay si Hervasio.
From the middle.
And Bersola, even Cathy Bersola was finked by that set by Jem Ferrer. Kaya naging one-on-one yung laban dito.
Wide open gap dun sa triple block ng BaliPure.
Nahatak ng kote ni Bersola yung isang blocker. And maganda yung lihis na palo ni Z. Okay, Emma getting that error. She knew it as soon as she touched the ball.
Back row player.
Back row, yes.
Kaya hindi nag-attempt si Cathy with her block because she knew that si Guillema is a back row player.
So this is the biggest lead of the first set, 14-10. Good first ball. Menchi is checked. Guillema sa likod. Mendoza umatras. So that meant umiba yung diskarte sa palo.
Medyo malayo yung set ni Guillema, masyadong palabas. And si Mendoza nakailalim na din sa bola. Wala na siyang angle or choice kung saan niya papaluin.
Bersola manning the net while De Jesus continues to serve with a 5-point lead. Salamagos again has been effective today. Stopping that run will be 11, serving 15.
Salamagos with her third point from the middle. Something that Guillema might consider or should consider more. Kasi kaya niya makipagsabayan sa height ni Bersola.
Saved by Tiamzon. Mendoza will send the chance ball dito sa BanKo Perlas. Open to Tiamzon and she puts it away. Nice looking attack there mula sa kay Nicole Tiamzon for the 5-point lead. Ay babalik po tayo din sa loob ng Philoil Flying V Center kung saan po So far, lamang ang BanKo Perlas ng 16-11 in the second game. Sunday double dip. Saan nanalo ang Team Motolite kanina against the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Look at that. Drilling it in Nicole Tiamzon.
So far, sa Lamagos lang yung consistent attacker for BaliPure. Yung sinasabi kanina ni Racelis na important yung kanilang receive.
This time, nabasa.
Back to you, block by Espiritu.
And Espiritu who gets that block will be credited for that block. Pronuevo comes in para dito sa BaliPure. Marcel Gual also their service specialist will serve 12-16.
Coach Abella ensuring a taller front line for BaliPure with that double substitution.
Oh, nice.
Bersola.
Pero Bersola hindi natakot dun sa height na nilagay sa harap niya.
17-12. BanKo Perlas, a much different start from their last game. Seem to be focused, on point, and sharper here in this game. Gual reverses to Tubiera. Gem will go to the back, running attack from the back for Z. Sumobra! Pumalo si Gem Ferrer! When you talk about players who have trimmed down also, Gem Ferrer is one of them.
Huwag tayo nagmamadali. May mga lakad ba kayo? May mga lakad kayo? Huwag tayo nagmamadali. Hindi naman nila tayo minamadali eh. Di ba? Oo. Doon kayo mo, close court lang. Kaya mo na, padepensa mo na kay Shin yung yung down the line. Dapat si Champion yung close court ko dito.
Coach Romel asking the water defenders na to calm down a little bit. No? Masyado sila nagmamadali, causing them to perform more errors or unnecessary motions.
Mga lakad ba? Lingkod-lingkod eh. Lakad daw. 18-12. Coach John Abella addressing that, but part of it, as always, is to kind of ice the server, and it works. As Bersola sends it to the net. Yes. Two straight 5-set victories. Yan ang sinasabi ni Coach Gadi. One against Choco Mucho, the other one against this BanKo Perlas team. What has changed with Team Motolite? If we can segue a little bit, Doc, in your observation, they had a 4-game winning streak. Nabitin, pero they recovered, and now 2 straight wins again for them.
Well, it's pretty obvious that they're having more familiarity with each other. They have more gelling and chemistry as a team. And Iris Tolenada has been good at the ball distribution. Although in their previous match in Choco Mucho, we've seen a lot of balls going to Carlos. But when it mattered most, she was able to activate Ramos from the middle.
Yes, that's right. And wala pa dyan si Myla Pablo, has missed the last couple of games on that ankle injury, and we hope to see her back soon as De Jesus is checked here. Herbacio sends it up. De Jesus ginawan pa rin ang paraan, but it will be a touch called by second referee Bonifacio Abug.
Ella De Jesus, no room for her because nakakulong na sa kanya yung block, so tried to swipe it off. Pero tinamaan niya yung net.
De Jesus changes tempo. Perfect. Reading the defense first.
So far, BanKo has really been overworking Bombita with her floor defense and reception. Almost all the target ng kanilang service going to Bombita, at least to eliminate her from the attack equation.
Another great play there, drawn by Sue Roses, who was looking to go for the run and gun, pero binigay sa gitna to the flying si Herbacio.
Napagbasa ka ng spiker. Napagbasa ng spiker ng kabila. ituro nyo habang gumagalaw sila, di ba ni-receive nila? Habang gumagalaw sila, umikot yung isa akin na to. Ganun, hindi nakatigil pala sila, akin yung try, sa akin ganito. Hindi ganun. Okay yun na-identify natin, pero dapat habang gumagalaw sila, umikot, akin na yan. Ganun, dapat ganun ang ano. Para na tumatatak sa isipan natin, ano yung gagawin natin? Kasi pag sinabi nyo, akin yung try, sa akin ganun, mawawala na kasi pag naggalawan nawawala na kayo sa focus eh.
Second timeout right away by Coach John Abella. What's happening here to them?
Well, there's a certain lack of communication dun sa blockers ng BaliPure, no? 2 or 3 times successful na yung X-play of BanKo Perlas Spikers, and at least for us middles, crucial dun yung sasabihin ng wings kung umiikot ba yung other attackers ng kalaban, like in the case of Ziher Basho. It's the job of Bombita to tell Salamagos na si Z is going to the middle for a combination attack.
Tough cut there by Pronuevo, flying to the left and then guiding it to the right with a little spin, dropping in front. She serves. They're down 5. Sue is checked. Gem opens up. Z waiting. 22-16 for BanKo Perlas. Look at that flick of there is perfect form for Ziher Basho. Grace doesn't get the point because 2 blockers from BanKo Perlas sending it back. Mendoza and Guillermo will come back into this game for BanKo Perlas. Sorry, for BaliPure, who are down 8-7, make that 7 points.
Lahat ng coverage kasi pumunta sa harap, walang naiiwan sa likod.
Guillermo. And a chance ball here with 2 points to go for BanKo. Ito naman, si Ella is waiting, elevating, and a perfect down the line attack.
That's why she's called the elevator. Di man lang nagpatinag. Bombita at Salamagos yung kanyang blockers, 2 of the tallest players for BaliPure.
And as you know, Doc, that's not an easy spike to make, to attempt. Yung accuracy of going down the line like that against 2 blockers. Good enough. BanKo Perlas makes easy work of the first set, 25-16. Magbabalik po kami.
Hello to our Kapamilya sports fans worldwide. This is Eliza Valdez. Thank you for watching the set 1 of today's PBL game. Para mapanood ng live ang mga susunod na exciting PBL sets, just go to iWant.ph or sports.abs-CBN.com.